Welcome to a very warm Lone Pine. Driving up to start the Sierra Challenge 2012 in a couple of days. Going up for a little warm-up. And I stopped here because I wanted to point out that today is not a good day to do Whitney. There he is. Those are some evil looking clouds. A little bit of rain coming down there too, just to the north. There's a pretty big black cloud right over Olancha Peak too. It's looking like the first couple of days of the challenge are going to be a little bumpy. Made it to the Mobil station just outside Lee Vining. Got rained on a little bit coming into Mammoth. Still some nasty weather out there. But unfortunately, Mount Dana is this way. Look at that beautiful sky. I bet I could have done it today after all. Oh well, who would have known? On a happier note though, I did find the Whoa Nelly Deli. It is inside here. It looks like they have more than just the deli. Well, I had my dinner at Whoa Nelly. I had the famous fish tacos. Good, but not terribly exciting. Not worthy of being called world famous in my opinion. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's Mount Dana right there. Perfectly clear weather. Drat. After all the thunderstorm action I saw today, probably would have been able to do the hike. Oh well, there'll be another chance. Onward we go to Bridgeport. On my way up to Matterhorn Peak now. I believe this is Horse Creek. I found the little shortcut use trail that Bob told me about. It's quite steep and kind of slippery, but you're right next to the river, which is very pretty. Don't know if I'd recommend this for Mom though. That might be it. It's weird because this peak over here on the right looks taller, but it also looks like it's closer. So it probably isn't taller. Wow, that's pretty. It being such a dry year, Horse Creek sure looks like it's in pretty good shape. Nice little calm spot here. Doing good so far, which isn't saying much. It hasn't been that hard yet. Here's another new wilderness for me, and a new national forest to boot. Everything about this hike is new. It's kind of exciting. I don't get that too often. It's like a rather uninviting hill to climb coming up here. Unless of course this trail I'm on holds out through it. There's Matterhorn. Gee, doesn't look nearly so bad up close. But I may not be seeing the whole picture either. Horse Creek is definitely forked into several little smaller streams. Still plenty of water around though. I'm not carrying much. I'm hoping to fill up somewhere soon. Well, after fighting my way along some rather loose stuff over here, looks like once again I missed the trail. Looks like it's over there. So I'll just try and go over and catch it up there. Looks like one of the last forks of Horse Creek. I think I should be turning right pretty soon and heading up the final canyon. Glad I got off of those loose rocks when I did. Still holding on to the trail pretty well. This definitely looks like the main fork of Horse Creek. It's much bigger than that little thing I crossed a little while ago. And it looks like my shade time's about to end. I'm in the sun now. Just met a couple of guys that are also heading to Matterhorn and or Warhol. So I'll see if I can catch up to them. That water I just filtered some. It's very cold, very delicious. Especially when you mix it with Gatorade. Found some snow, which is good because I didn't have much ice to put in to keep my milk cold. But I do now. There's a big snow patch here. I see those two guys up this canyon, so I guess I'll go up that way too. And just came over Horse Creek Pass. No sign. I think that's Warhol Mountain out there. I'm going for Matterhorn up this way. So that's Spiller Canyon down there. Just looked down and happened to notice a whole bunch of alpine gentians. Thought they were rocks or something first. Those aren't rocks. There's a few little streams running down here. Even some snow way up high. Steep, but not technically difficult, just kind of slippery. Check out these things. Can't tell if it's rock fringe or a stunted growth fireweed. Almost looks too tall to be rock fringe. Maybe it's a high altitude fireweed. Wow, I'm up pretty high. Elevation seems to go pretty quick on this terrain. It's been kind of slippery still. But now I'm getting into more of the solid rock stuff. Possibly some class 3 moves. And I'm starting to get a little shaky, so I must be getting hungry. But I should be just about there. We'll see. Still some clouds blowing through, but they don't look too concerning just yet. Is that one of my guys? Can't tell from here. Found the other one. I think he's higher than me, but I'm higher than the other guy. I think I just found the ridgeline. Definitely fun back there. Yikes. More fun. So this over here looks pretty easy. But I think I came up Bob's class 3 variation. This way. It was fun. Yeah, I see a lake way over there. I'll zoom in on it from the top, which should be right up there. Success! I made it. That's looking up towards Bridgeport. See if you can spot the Slide Canyon, or the slide that it's named after. Uh-huh. Pretty evident, isn't it? Clouds are doing okay. I don't think there's much of anything right above my head. Oh boy, visitors. I think I just spotted the doodad. Not too far away. Hopefully I'll be over there tomorrow. What would a peak like this be without a walking to the edge moment? Nice stripes on that rock there. 2009, so I don't think I have Bob's entries. But now I've made my own. Bring any food?
Yeah, a little bit.
You not hungry?
Alright.
I think that's Mount Hoffman out there. If that's the case, Yosemite Valley is probably right through there somewhere. That might be Cloud's Rest. Spiller Canyon sure is colorful. There's that lake I mentioned earlier. Well, I think it's about time to say farewell. Sure have enjoyed myself up here. Been up here for about over 2.5 hours. Keep an eye on the clouds. They're behaving. At least near me. Look a little bigger out that way. Might even be some rain coming down over there. Every once in a while we get a big cloud build up kind of nearby, and then it would blow away. But the time has come, and now I must go and head back and get ready for tomorrow. See the smoke out there from this fire that's burning kind of southeast of Mono Lake. I saw that yesterday when I was driving up. Awesome. There's definitely some easier Class 2 stuff on this side. You don't have to come up the fun way. Not so much for taking the easy way down. Ran into a nice little cliff over there. But I managed. That's what I'm out here to do, test myself. So far I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm going to try and head down more this direction. Getting in some nice plunge stepping. That snow patch has made its own little stream over there. Picked up a use trail. It's made the going down a little faster. Buildup over here, probably from that fire. I think they call that pyrocumulus. There goes another use trail. pretty steep and sandy. It was awesome coming down, but it would be terrible going up. Some yellow monkey flowers by this little stream. Two-tone grass too. Back at Horse Creek Pass now. Time to head down. I think that's what they call a chalk stone. Pretty hard to get around it this way, but it's not too hard if you go around the right. There's a nice gap behind it you can get through. It's a snow tunnel. Water dripping down here too. Here I thought I was doing it right this time. I guess I see my other trail over there. I guess there really is no one right way to do this, except just go down, which is what I'm doing. Back down to the stream now, and hopefully a more consistent trail from here on out. Just saw my friends again. They're ahead of me still. Okay, I've passed where I came in after my unfortunate diversion. So I'll see if I can figure out how this is really supposed to be done. Well, that wasn't much of a trail. Very, very steep. I think it's trying to tell me to cross Horse Creek right here. See what I can pick up on the other side. I guess that's all the mess I went up earlier today. Well, after stumbling my way along for a short distance and pushing through a couple of tough trees, I found this. So it goes down too, so maybe now I'm home free. Still looks pretty cool from this side. By the way, this trail that I found is the one I came up in the morning. I went right by that point, so I really should be home free now. Here's a benefit of not taking the shortcut. Nice view of Twin Lakes. Oh, those are some nasty clouds out there. Glad they're out that way and not over me. Back at camp now. Here's my site. Pretty nice. The river's just right down the hill. That would be Robinson Creek, not Horse Creek, that I was following today. These guys weren't here yesterday, or this morning. Here comes another one. I think I looked at this site too, but there wasn't too much in the way of flat. The only bummer is I'm About as far away from the bathroom and water as you can get. At least the one in my loop I haven't explored across the river yet. Might do that today if I have some time. There's the stats for today. Took me almost 12 hours, but I did spend about 2.5 at the summit, don't forget. Max speed 5.8. I wonder if that was when I was sliding down the hill. That was fun. Okay, Sierra Challenge Day 1. It's already 6 o'clock, so what am I still doing here? Well, I went over there, checked in with Bob, got my shirts, and came back to drop them off, and I'm going to meet him over here at the bridge. My one opportunity to be out in front of everybody. This is about what I'd pictured today would be like. Straight up the frickin' hill. Yummy. Hey, a rock stack. We must be doing something right. Yay, out of the bushes for now. Here's hoping for no more bushes. Scenery's improving. Can't seem to decide which side of the stream we want to be on. Here come the Bird brothers. Sure are running the gamut here. Sand, boulders, bushes. You name it, we got it today. I think I see him. Guess we're going the right way. Looks like Laura and Jim are quite a ways back now. That makes you feel good. Hey, some snow. Cool. Just got my bushwhack fix. Glad to be back on some rocks now. And all the monkey flowers. I feel like I'm following the yellow brick road. kind of cute. Water bubbling up through the grass, running down. Big lake over there. What a setting. I think our target is right there. That's what I was told earlier. Get a little bit better view as we go over this hill. Ron got ahead of me again as I stopped to get water and snow. Well, we think that's it. This doesn't look too appetizing. So Ron and I are gonna try to head up to this ridge that we hope will connect us to some easier slopes. I just heard voices. They're coming from that direction. Reach the ridge top. Very scenic. Big old bowl. What? How'd Ron get so far ahead of me? Somebody else up there too. Looks like Yellow Shirt Chris. Excellent. Now we think this might be the summit after all. Not that. Could be. See, I thought they were going to try to climb this thing in here. I didn't see anybody, so. Here comes Laura.
Alright, she's catching up.
I think I see Jim down there.
Where?
He's about where I came up.
Oh yeah, he's down there. Oh. Slogging it.
Yeah.
Whew.
There he is. Are we having fun yet?
Fuck no.
Did we have fun at all today?
No. No.
Poor Ron. Getting up there.
Oh,
We made it.
well, this is a little canister. Littlest ones I've ever seen.
Get a little bit better view down here into Slide Canyon. Or of Slide Mountain, I guess. I guess there is no canyon labeled on my map. I might see actually Half Dome today. Care to repeat that for the camera?
I'm back, baby! Like the rest of the guys that beat 2 out of 3 birds, you only got 1 out of 3. But still pretty good.
I said at the beginning, I start slow and taper.
That was good.
By the way, hi. I'm Laura. Very nice to meet you.
Here's the actual high point. Very thin and skinny, not easy to stand on. that's one heck of a slide. Somewhere over there is Matterhorn, I think. Might be there. Well, dressed in Half Dome, maybe.
I know you're sensitive.
And getting tossed around by the wind. A wild one. Over here. There you go.
Goodale, striped, arrow, and pyramid. It was a fun weekend. And we even convinced Sean to bivvy with us.
Oh, there's me, right below me. How about that?
I was like, I read the forecast.
Nice.
The forecast said something about cold. So I had way too much. You can sleep in my bivvy. Here's my down jacket. Here's my wool pants. You know.
Very nice.
Folks, for those who aren't hiking, or rather for people you meet later in the week who aren't on the hike today, you get to say, well, that first day hike, beat that bird guy to the top. Oh! And people go, Bobbird? And you go,
Oh yeah.
do you know any other birds?
As a matter of fact, yes, we know the whole flock now.
Well, you do.
I do, yeah.
Burds and I are descending, taking the alternate route down. Got a little off track. I think we're heading back.
See him, Ron?
Now's where the fun begins.
See where the snowfield is? Just barely over the top of the trees, not the one in all rocks. Yeah, there's a patch of rocks.
Here come some more people up.
Yeah, I see them. This is, I don't know what to do with this. I'm just going to jump. It wasn't too bad. I just held on to the tree.
I'll probably do the same.
Oh, I hate all this sand.
Hey, that's part of the fun too.
Yeah, I just hate doing it.
Found the missing bird. Apparently he's already been down here. This might be Ice Lake Pass. There's our first lake down there, Ice Lake. Some cool lenticular clouds in the sky out there. Good thing we didn't have to come down this. Minor bushwhacking. Interesting grooves in this rock here. You see that?
Oh, yeah.
Different.
Wow, that is way different.
Big
That is
snow
not
patch.
something you normally see in granite. Man, there's a nice spring. Just right out of the rock.
Oh, that looks like a big sand slog.
It's our trail breaking for you.
Time for a sandy descent. Nice relief from some of the hard work we've been doing. Ah, sand is our friend on the way down. There's Ice Lake. At least I hope that's Ice Lake. There you go.
Oh, yes. Oh, much easier going down this stuff.
Yes.
I can't wait.
Why, you want to crash and burn for video?
Oh yeah.
You want to put that picture, don't you? Film this and then put it running backwards.
Yeah. That's what I'll do. I'll run it backwards. It looks like you're going up the hill really fast.
Yeah. Whoa. Wasn't expecting that.
Oh, all right. I'm taking my shoes off.
I tried to go toe first in the hill to keep the dirt out, but I just got a big shoe full.
Okay. We'll take a nice little break by the lake. Whoa, firmer rocks. He's already going after his shoes. Lots of fun. Finally down here at Ice Lake. We got some cliffs to go around too. So they're trying to stay high and go above them. And this is the cliffs that we were looking down on, or down from above. Decided we better go around. Came down this way. Maybe that's more the correct way to go. Looks kind of deep. That's the canyon we came down. Catching up to some people. And I think we're about to go below the Incredible Hulk. Pretty big rock. How's that for a nice place to get water? Water was so cold I got a brain freeze. Nice. Passing beneath the Hulk now. That looks pretty imposing. See somebody up there. Neat. Unfortunately, I missed Maltby Lake. The trail took us a different way. Does kind of stick out. Kettle Peak is up here somewhere. I think Bob nailed that one too. Another steep descent. Very pretty. Getting down pretty quick too. Boy, these use trails sure are steep usually. But that's nice, no fooling around. Wow, big old waterfall there. A little side creek probably. There's the Hulk sticking up. That's the Hulk on the right. There's that big waterfall. Hopefully making our final descent now. Got some shade, which feels really good. We're back on the pack trail now. That's the little slide canyon we came down. Very scenic. We're still about 1.5 miles away from the campground. It's pretty warm right now too. A little cloud cover would be nice. We get it every once in a while. We're back. Got back about 3:30. Good day.
Well, I've been out of the state for 22.
Hanging with the crew. Bob's already gone, of course.
Never backpacked.
Not bad. Shorter than yesterday. Mileage-wise, too. Just got back from calling home, letting him know I'm okay. Took a swim here before I headed out, so I'm somewhat clean. As I was sitting here, I was looking up here at the mountains. I think I may have spotted the doodad. Kind of looks like it. Alright, back to camp and cook dinner and get to bed and get ready for a real early morning tomorrow. Got a long drive ahead of me to get to the next trailhead. Welcome to Agnew Meadow Trailhead. About to begin day 2. And I'm going to miss the photo op.
Photo op. What's up, man?
Hey, I'm ahead of Bob. How about that?
I thought you guys might be up socializing and then get a later start today.
Behind Sean, though. We're all kind of staying together.
One in Middle Slide Green is actually on the very not that one. Considering it's another big. Have you done Darwin?
Very comfortable temperature right now. Just crossed the bridge. Now we'll see if I can still stay with the front runners. Or the shortcutters. They're not far behind. Oh, Sean's taking a shortcut. Shame on him. Is that all 3 birds?
It is.
All right. Well, there goes my lead. Passing by the waterfalls. Almost to Shadow Lake. Pretty calm out there.
Looking into more routes. It's just
Hour and 20 minutes in, I'm still with the front runners. Don't know for how much longer, but doing good. So far, a nice day. I'm savoring every little bit I have of being in front of Bob, as I know it's pretty rare. And I'm eating up precious seconds shooting this video, so off I go. Okay, on to new and unfamiliar territory. I love it when other hikers go by the other way, they slow Bob down. Only briefly though. Should be probably near Lake Ediza right about now. Here's Lake Ediza. Nice color variations over there. I think that's Mount Ritter and Banner Peak up there, just barely visible. Gee, Bob must have stopped to take a bath or something at that crossing. That's probably the Minarets, and that might be Clyde there on the end. Here's Ritter and Banner. Here's Iceberg Lake. Doesn't look like the snow comes quite all the way down to the lake. Now I get to climb this head wall up to Cecile Lake, or Cecile Lake depending on who pronounces it. Nice little outflow coming down. So if that's Clyde up there, Leonard is somewhere on the other end of the Minarets. Might be out of view, I'm not sure. In any case, I don't think Bob and the rest of the gang going to Leonard are going any higher than this on the trail. So unless they jumped off sooner, I probably won't see him anymore. Oh look, here come my companions for the rest of the day. Obviously it's Laura and 2 others. Making progress. Clyde's not looking so humongously tall anymore. Still way up there though. Here's Cecile Lake. Oh, bugs flying around. There she is. Also got Tom here too. Somebody else. Tom says this is it. Attaway. Yikes. Well, the group consensus is that we're going to be committed on this thing for about 4 hours, and with the weather looking the way it is in some places, we're going to cancel.
Alright, let's get this bad boy.
And instead, we're going to go for Volcanic Ridge. Not sure if that's it or not. Laura apparently has been there. I'm just playing follow the leader now. It's a very pretty lake. And a very ominous peak.
We're outfitted for rain.
Well, you can make a lot more distance too if you're doing the day hike.
What's that?
You can go a lot farther.
We can
when
go a
you-
lot, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Much smaller packs, much less.
Backpacking.
We're not regretting our decision right now.
And just like maybe a beer or something.
Well, and like tonight we'll go back down to my place in Bishop and get cleaned up.
Where are
and
you
have
going
dinner.
tomorrow?
We're gonna do Darwin, but the weather.
Well, it's entirely predicated on weather.
And the weather's probably just supposed to keep being like this.
Actually,
right?
the whole week. Yeah.
Huh.
It was really.
They're saying tomorrow. It's not. We'll see you later. Have a good one, guys. Thanks.
Yep, you never know what's going to come from that direction. Came over a little pass back there. That's Mammoth Mountain. Heading up this way now. There's Minaret Lake. Unfortunately, we got a bit of a drop down right here. Group's not too happy.
Watching the girls, me watching the boys.
Going to garage sales.
Yeah.
Hunting around the backyard. Building a private.
Very pretty Minaret Lake.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Lots of flowers. flowers are coming to an end. We've almost got a trail to follow.
Almost.
Rock fringe in the rocks. Stopped to eat something and drink my milk, so I got a little behind, but we're getting up there. Clyde Minaret is over this way. Those clouds are looking a little meaner. There's Minaret Lake down there. Our little saddles right there. Big old thunderstorm out there to the east. Here we go. Wonder how much farther it's going to be. Almost there. Excellent.
What?
Was it 2010?
Yeah, we found the birds again.
One from 2011. We saw your entry.
Oh, there's the other one. That's Tom.
2010.
Excellent.
That's the other one.
Wait a minute, Scott Hansen,
Even
Oh, there's the one that got away.
Sitting up there.
no, he's somebody who...
Some nice views down here, though.
Banner and Ritter look so amazing from this side.
There's Iceberg
Truly beautiful.
It's not that hard.
No, but Scott has
and Cecile.
previously had never summited it.
Any
Challenge Peak.
every once in a blue moon. I didn't learn anything from you.
Not at all.
Sarcasm 101.
Oh, I think you came that way.
Did everyone sign the register?
No.
Well, it doesn't count, so she's not going to sign
Actually, I don't. Yeah, it doesn't mean. It means nothing to me.
Well, you can have your name 2 years
I
apart.
get a DNF.
it. Yeah, she should put it in there, DNF.
William T. Nelson. Oh, there it is. There's me. 2 years ago.
So anybody in this group that's knowledge about peaks in this
I
area?
don't know anything about it.
Yeah, there's some
What do
people
you
down
wanna
on
know?
the trail.
Peaks.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
What?
This trail right in front of us?
Yeah, right down there.
Oh. Oh yeah, I see
There's
that.
Ediza.
Who, people?
Oh, I wonder if it's Bob and those guys.
No love, you all. What did you write in here?
No.
No,
No joy, no love.
This
You're
one,
all
meet up
sick.
with the Lake Ediza trail.
My
Breaking
joy.
neck and arm.
I am.
just don't have
Looks like we got rain up there too.
This recessive beat the snot out of yourself.
Exactly. I tried. I did my best.
You're doing it great.
I don't know if you're giving it your best if you bitch and moan and groan the whole way up.
That takes oxygen.
Just saying.
That actually takes a lot of extra energy and
It
effort
takes
though.
oxygen to do that.
So.
No. But I don't complain as much as the other guy, Adam.
Before he steps out. Oh, Adam doesn't really complain. Adam is like the angry hiker.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's the angry guy.
How angry is
I'm just the whiner.
Yeah, you.
Well,
Adam
he
is the
complained all the whole 2 miles when we were hiking.
Yeah.
To his brothers.
The Colossus Magic Mountain, I was up on one of the tracks and I jumped down on the nail and I put my foot and so one of the
What did Ron write?
stronger, and one of the Okies who was with us literally threw me over his shoulders and trucked me on down the track. And I was like,
Now departing Volcanic Ridge. Weather decides to turn nasty on us. Just a big pile of rocks right now. Looking for Cabin Lake. Down there somewhere. Nasty weather. It is pretty cool. You got Ediza in the background. And a pan up to Ritter banner. Now we're having fun. Says that's Cabin Lake. I see a stream here. From rocks to grassy ramps. Looking promising.
That was almost all class 2.
That's a pretty scary looking cloud over there. Another interesting rock right here. A lot of monkey flowers too. Onto the grass. So Cabin Lake is just ahead. Not too fun, but we did it. Good news is Cabin Lake's right around the corner. Pretty nice. Now there's a little bit of a second one coming from the side. Some water. Here's Shadow Creek and the trail from this morning. Now we just got to get across.
Something to be said for having both.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's why Laura asked for one.
Jimbo!
There he is.
Hey! Look at him. He's like, what on earth are you doing? Ow! Oh. Oh, I'm really bad at this.
Would you do me a favor not to fucking hurt yourself and make all kinds of noise to ruin the experience for the rest of us?
Yeah, whatever, iPod boy.
iPod boy.
You're wearing your iPhone and your headphones.
Yeah, some pretty damn good music.
Make a drinking game out of it. She's gonna kill both of us.
No, I'm not. I love you both.
See ya.
Where's everybody else? Huh?
The rest of your group.
Where's the rest of your group?
Yeah, he's locating.
He wants to get out of here before it starts raining. Can't blame him for that. Now for the long boring part, but at least it's easy on the feet. Who knows, we may even get wet. Heading down to Shadow now. Here we are at the John Muir Trail Bridge. Heading down to Shadow Lake. I'm hearing some thunder already. Looks pretty black up there. We might have been down by now, but maybe still going through that exposed basin. So we're happy with our decision. Have a little time to stop and look at the flowers right now. Passed these pretty purple ones on the way up this morning. Look like a cross between a gentian and a harvest brodea. I think the storm's coming. Boy, is it black up there. Almost out of here. Still got a couple of miles to go. Looks like the rain finally caught up with us. Time to put the electronics away. And we're back. Rained a good part of the way back, which made the uphill stretch much more enjoyable. Nice and cool, not hot and dry and dusty. Got back about 4 minutes ago. 17.5. Boy, no wonder my feet are sore. And I did a little jogging on the way back, so that probably explains the 7.4.
Get to about here, not very far. It's a very good trail.
Day 3 now. Had quite a bit of weather yesterday. Even rained in Bishop at night a little bit. A little bit clear skies where we're going, but there's clouds around.
You'll at least get to here, and then we probably get ahead. Because this trail you'll be able to
I think James and I are in pretty much agreement as to what's going to happen today.
Yeah, it's just little section.
Head to Lamarck Hall and make a decision from there.
Photo op. Photo for the sign here. Photo op.
We didn't want to pay $22.
Very simple, you got to get a wave goodbye.
I'm ready to fall back a little bit. Nice sunrise. Motoring right on up. Now crossing the outlet of Lower Lamarck Lake. Got up here in just about an hour. About to go through the Columbine rocks. Bob's messing around on the rocks. And he's taking Rick along with him.
Even Rick, he's kicking ass up there. Oh man.
Bob's not too far ahead of us.
No, well he was waiting there to probably get over the rocks there, but
Right.
tough point, so. If his striking brother wasn't here, he'd be much further along.
Boy, look at James go. I think that's him in the black. Okay, he just disappeared behind the rock. There's Adam and Michael. There he is. And Bob, of course. And Rick. Made it to the saddle. Ron's still behind me. Somebody left their shirt here. Don't see anybody on the treacherous hillside. Probably long gone already. There they are. Looks like James again. He said he was pretty whipped after yesterday. He must not be that whipped. He's blazing. There's the Lamarck pinnacle up there. Is that Bob? Hard to tell. Well, here's the snowfield. We'll see just how difficult it is. That sounded like a wild animal. Heading up the snow. I'm more worried about it there at the top. It looks a little bit icy. Just past the Lamarck call. Got to call home too. Well, as of right now, I'm feeling pretty good, so I think I'm going to head for the big prize. Somebody's below me that's going to go with me, so hopefully I won't be alone for most of the way, if I can catch up to him. So that's JD I'm hiking with now. We just about reached the uppermost lake in Darwin Canyon. And there's going to be our slog fest at the end of today. Can't wait. And this is our slog fest even before that. Here it goes. This rock slab is saving us from some of the tediousness that could be over there. For now. Cruising on through the boulders, closing in on the prize. Clouds are still kind of light. I think that's my biggest concern of today. Sounds like quite a flow down there. This is kind of cool. This is probably snow that hasn't seen the light of day for a long time. Oh look, there's some wreckage. These bits and pieces around. It's melting fast. Very interesting surroundings. If I don't make it today, at least this has been interesting. Oh man, it's just right there too. Uh-oh, here comes, guess who? We meet again on the snow.
Yeah. Or glacial ice or whatever it is.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah, actually, yeah, this is, yeah, this big chunk of glacial ice and all this dirt. Yeah.
Did you make it to Gould?
Yep.
All right.
And it's basically like Mendel but shorter, so it's just...
Very fascinating indeed. All these little canals and whatnot. Definitely a first for me. Okay, I think I've made it across the glacier now. But I think the weather's just making me feel a little bit uncomfortable, so I think I'm going to make this my turnaround point. Unfortunately, but I had fun today and got to see this cool glacier melting away. And who knows, maybe if the weather holds out long enough I can hit Mount Lamarck on the way back and get credit for something. Here's hoping. This big cloud looks like it's kind of wanting to move in my direction, so concern number one today is getting back over Lamarck Col. That's quite a ways away now. Almost off the slabs now. Got to head between the lakes. It's kind of got a turquoise tint to it. Very nice. Not so nice weather that way. It looks like it's coming this way. As tired as my legs are, it's time to hustle. Okay, had my little refuel, ready to tackle this hill. Just a little more than 1,000 feet. Good news is there's some blue sky right there, but only about right there. There's Tom Ross. It's pretty gray over here, but just gray, not black. dark over there, so here we go. There's a familiar sight. Black clouds behind Lamarck Col. I made it up here. A little over 50 minutes from down there by the lakes. As for Mount Lamarck, I'm ready to go down. So give me my big fat DNF for the day and be done with it. Whew. That was fun. A little standing glissading, a little sitting glissading, a little damp, but I'm back on the sand. The downhill sprint may now commence. See how quickly I can get down. Well, it ended up being quite a wet day yesterday. I got rained on most of the way down from Lamarck Col. Bob and a few others got rained on even longer. We all made it back safely and we're ready to go again. Here's the stats from yesterday. Quite exhausting.
Okay, what are we supposed to do? All wave? Just wave.
Yeah.
Wave?
Yeah.
Okay, it's been fun.
It's not over yet.
No, it's not over yet.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, off we go.
Off we go. Quite a line of people. Rats, more downhill to start. This isn't going to be too fun, especially if I'm hiking back in the rain. South leg looks pretty darn low. Up there somewhere's where we're going, I guess. This is a nice bridge over the stream. He's pacing himself and I'm out of breath.
Really where we leave the trail? Pretty close, yeah. Looking like GPS.
There we go, off the trail. Get everybody up there.
He was only going to be here through the day anyway.
Okay, now we're going. That was just a cut switchback back there. Now it's getting interesting. Might have to do that myself. What a surprise, I have to use maximum zoom again. Still out of breath, but moving. Just crossed over a ridge. Here's the first lake we're supposed to go by. Looks like I'm pretty high. A few others walking along the lake. Wonder where Bob is. Boy, some people are going really high on this ridge. I don't think that's what we want to do. Just past the lake. Back on easier ground for right now. Enjoying the nice scenery now. Not just exhausted from going up slabs. Looks like I get to go back up though. Back on slabs again. Looks like I better get over there. Surrounded by cascading water. Well, that worked. They climb a steep part to get around the river. Oh look, it's Laura. Now I don't feel so good if she caught up to me. Couple little lakes. Interesting pinnacles. I think we're still headed up this way though. I think that might be our target, number 1. Ski Mountaineer's Peak. And then the other one is over here. At least that's my plan. What I think it is for now. Should be a lake just up here. Reach the little plateau with the lakes in it. Yep, a lot of glaciers up there. That might be one of the bonus peaks. Here's this longer lake. Sort of sits between the two peaks. So that's where the secondary target is. Ski Mountaineer should be up there. If I can get up on this ridge, it looks like the other side is messy but doable. Well, that was fun. A little bit more exciting than slogging up all this sand. See some people over there. I guess I'm in the right area. Heading up there. Time to play my favorite game. Let's catch Laura. Almost got her. Say I'm doing all right. I'm on the ridgeline now. Just have to get a little ways over there more. Bob sighting. Bob doesn't like the look of the traverse, so I guess they're gonna go down then up. Looking a little more promising.
There we go.
All right, let's hear that moose cry.
All right. In a minute.
The moose has to catch her breath first. And I need to not fall.
Don't fall. That would be bad.
Got Chris and who's?
Carl.
Carl again, yeah. I wanted to say Carl, but I wasn't sure.
Nap time.
It's a good rock for a nap, huh? So I don't. So if you're counting on me, don't.
I'm actually, honestly, I'm looking more at the clouds.
But
And that's not what I want to be stuck on. If I go kind of slow.
well,
That's just kind of my kind of perspective. That's why we didn't do quite better. We got to Cecile, Lake Cecile, and said,
Yeah, the clouds are coming already.
that doesn't look good. Wow, and they were, oh, pardon me.
This is probably the Sabrina Basin here.
Clouds, but they are going to get dark and ugly. People, but I want to yell for that old guy in the parking lot. I'm going to make some gratuitous noise.
oh man.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of where would be the best echo. Actually, it might be this one.
That's someone else's.
I think that's mine.
All right. I haven't done this for a while. This is funny. Let's fix the pants. We gotta look good while we're doing it. All right.
I got that picture.
You've got the ass shot.
That's the good shot.
That's not the good side. Okay.
If I say enough, you'll flip me off again.
I won't flip you off. So I flipped you off, but I haven't yelled at you.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm the queen of the call.
Wow.
Now let's do one this way, shall we? That wasn't even the loudest. That was like, yeah.
That was a hell of an
That was,
echo, though.
meh, I'm here.
That was pretty good.
Hang on a second. Okay, go for it.
All right. All right, I'm gonna wake up everybody on Mount Humphreys with this one.
Still going.
That's so fucking awesome. And Bob's like, shut up, Laura. Stop it.
Here comes a cloud. Little one, but
Yeah, it's just gonna rain later. I don't think it's gonna be as bad as yesterday, but it could be. It's still really early.
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
I don't know, was it this cool, this high yesterday?
It was warmer yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't think I stopped for this long this high yesterday.
Of course. Yeah,
I wonder if the
Actually, no, I probably was.
I wonder if it
almost
calmed down, but I wonder if yesterday when it cooled down, it calmed down the convection a little bit. The
Yeah, it
little
probably
build, you
did,
know.
right? I mean, that was enough the last couple of days to kind of chill things out. But I don't know, it's still hot down low.
Tell me, so hot here last night.
Yeah, it was like, I think it was like 90. When we got in, it was still like
97?
No, was it? No.
91.
It was no, it was in the 80s. It's like mid-high.
That's
80s.
still way too warm for
It's-
me
it was
to
warm.
sleep.
It was warm.
I woke
And you
I-
live here.
I know I live here, but I went to bed at like 8:30,
Yeah.
and I woke up at 11. I thought it was like 2.
I slept down low Saturday night.
Katie
I was just so
and
tired
Miles.
because like the banner kicked my butt, and I just like food,
Zombie.
sleep, food, sleep.
Welcome to the challenge.
It was that was a bad move. I didn't get any sleep at all.
I
Tossing and
think
turning.
after, no, because I didn't see Bob on Saturday night. It must have just been after day one. Because I got really banged up on day one. Well, you were there. I got really banged up. And I think I went up to Bob and I'm like, I did this for 10 days. How the fuck did I do this for 10 days? How did I do that? I don't understand.
I got ripped up on Kettle.
Oh, on Kettle?
Kettle, of all things.
The sand slog?
Class 2 route to the top of the pinnacle. There's like a class 4-ish thing.
Okay.
And so I made like a good effort on it.
I went,
This is some of those bird scrunds.
Oh. Ouch. That was
Yeah. The only thing
A
that
bit of
was
a
hurt
crevasse.
was the side in my fingers.
That's called a Bergschrund.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was looking at the thing below it.
Those are the, that could be a Bergschrund also. It might be a crevasse, but it could be a Bergschrund also.
It's a big crack in the ice. How about that?
big nasty because the snow is shit this year. Those are the ice routes for Thompson, which look like shit. Yeah. They look decidedly unfun. Which is really sad because they're supposed to be really good. Right above that tall. Well, no, there's a lot of tall clouds. I'm talking about the shadow.
Oh,
The
okay.
cloud,
Oh, yeah, I see Lamarck call.
cloud shadow just
Cloud
to the
shadow
right
there.
of Katie's head.
Yeah. And so the big
So Lamarck
plateau
is the big
behind it.
plateau.
Yeah, with the one sort of black streak on the side
Correct.
of it.
So that's Lamarck.
And so
And
probably
that's sort of Mount Goethe way across.
Straight ahead,
the
Darwin
big
at
black
the top.
thing.
Correct.
Darwin's flat top, Mendel
Yeah.
to the right.
Right, Mendel's to the right of that.
I had my orientation.
And then of course you got, over here you got Humphreys, Emerson, Paiute Crags, Mount Tom, Basin, Bear Creek Spire in the distance. Hillgard is one of those. I think it's the one with the big one with the chutes.
So nice to have a narrator up here who knows what she's
Giant
talking
over
about.
there. Thompson, Gilbert,
And
Johnson, Trapezoid, Good, Agassiz, North Pal, Sill.
is that Goddard straight through? Alright, one more.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Let me get a couple other.
Time to go down. This ought to be a lot more fun on the way down. Just heard a big rock fall over there, but I didn't see much. Come some more people.
And William.
Eddie and
I
William.
haven't seen you for a couple days.
Yeah, we did alternates the last couple days.
What'd you do?
Did Mills on Saturday.
Nice.
Sucked.
Oh.
Caught in the rain both days. Checker demon yesterday.
Oh, nice.
It was pretty fun, but pretty long trek.
Yeah. Did you get rained on too?
Yeah. Luckily we were down from the summit right when it first started to rain.
Okay.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good.
You're all orange.
Am I?
It's like up by your neck.
I'm trying to find sunscreen.
No boy. You turn Oompa Loompa in the sun.
Yeah, pretty much. Lucky I'm not like bright pink. Get in there.
Oh, hello. That one's loose. I moved it for you. Yeah, I
What's
think
this reverse look over to?
really bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, oh yeah. Bob and the guys were like, fuck this.
Really? They're only doing one?
No,
They're going
they
back
went,
down.
They went back down. In fact, I think one of them's up there. I can see a body up there right now.
Slogging our way down the sand. And Laura just took a spill. Standing glissade. This looks like a very nice lake.
Come on now. Come on.
Nice to see somebody else appreciates lakes.
You want me to do it
At
again?
the unnamed lake.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
I got a really good one. I was a couple weeks ago, did that little loop at a Mineral King over Farewell Gap, Shotgun Pass in Franklin,
Yeah.
and Silver Lake
Really?
by Shotgun.
Okay, guys, here we go.
All right. 1, 2, 3, go! Woo!
Toasty, huh?
You going all the way across?
You're a braver man than I. Oh shit, that feels good.
The peaks are great, but the lakes are my favorite part about this year.
I just wonder about getting up on top of this thing.
That's going to be a trick. Can you get to it from the other side?
Ish.
Ish. I'm going. Fire away. Got the Sierra Challenge dive team.
Who's the chick with the giant thighs? Oh, I know who that is.
Remember, no splash, otherwise this
No
is induction.
Oh yeah.
It's the Olympics
crap.
after all.
I'm gonna be like that guy who like belly flops. I practiced 4 years to fucking blow it. All right. What's the little call for skiers? 3, 2, 1, dropping. Ah! I lost my underwear.
Uh-oh.
That was great.
That was awesome.
That was so cool.
Wow.
Did you rectify the situation?
Yes, the situation is rectified.
Okay, good. Then I'll keep rolling.
I'll back on. Where's the bottom?
You guys are having way too much fun.
Love it. Oh, hello.
to come
Let's
on
get
in,
the boob
man.
back in there. Jesus. Never mind. I'm just gonna get naked.
Okay. It's been a while since I did one of these, so.
Resuming.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Do you need a countdown?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping. Oh, jeez.
Whoa! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Nice work.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
3, 2, 1. Dropping. Nice work.
Yeah!
2 for 2.
Where's the towel?
All right.
I got you.
Nice.
Look at this.
Chris is a total fish.
Okay, time to leave the Lake of Fun. Well, that's yours, isn't it? There's puny little South Lake. Oh, look, and I think we have some treasure lakes too. Fun day. It would be even more fun if we can get back to the car without getting soaked. There, treasure lakes. We're heading for what Laura calls Slabalicious. Definitely a little more pleasant than boulder hopping. Looks like it goes up an awful ways. Almost back to the trail now. Chilling by Treasure Creek. I'm hearing some thunder backing this way. So we're going to drive it out. Laura found the trail for us. There's even a bridge right here. Sort of. Back on the main trail now. Laura took a pit stop, so just Chris and I are headed back to the parking lot for now. So much for 10 minutes behind us. That's Kevin returning from Trapezoid Peak, it sounded like. Pretty dark out there. Glad I'm almost back to the car. Oh man, Bob's back. There's the stats today. Nice and early get back time.
Yeah, probably at the end of things, unless it's just storm.
When we were doing Tamarack,
Mango burrito?
it was some kind of.
Mango burrito?
I came back and you were there and you got out burrito stuff.
Yeah, no, it's been tuna and mixed veg for
Years.
a while. Yeah.
Really?
Maybe I
Years.
Did you say
You
it
had
wasn't
some.
mixed
It
veg?
wasn't mixed veg.
Maybe it was green. Maybe it was green pepper.
No, it's mixed veg.
meat.
Smiles.
Woohoo!
Imagine sadistic at the end there, making you hike uphill for.
Yeah,
Those are the worst steps in the entire Sierra. Those last steps.
Yeah, it's weird tomorrow. We'll do them again.
Recovery beverage.
Oh wait, that would be no.
Oh, I'll take good, thanks.
With our arms around each other.
We need to do that.
That's Tommy. And
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. They both made it out alive.
Oh yeah. What's going on, guys?
Laura!
Laura, oh my.
Stacy's still up the trail looking
They're
for
waiting
you.
for you.
Well, I'm not going back.
Oh, where are they?
I'm sitting here. Where are they?
We're passing by Green Lake this morning. Kevin and I headed up the pipeline trail. Starting at 5 a.m. We're heading for Sky Haven today. It's supposed to be pretty easy. But the clouds are still here. Gonna be interesting. There's one benefit to clouds in the sky in the morning. It's the beautiful sunrises. Alright, time for some more uphill. After a steep climb out of Green Lake, cruising along the flat now, Kevin and I. There's our primary objective today, Sky Haven. Sean said to be sure to climb the red bump, because that's where the register is. Caused a little confusion back 2 years ago. Well, how about that? Our two philosophies converged at just about the same time. Thunder and Lightning Lake should be just over there. Then we get to do more of this. I smell another sand slog. Now let's get it over with. Made it to the Ridgeline. That's Thunder and Lightning Lake. Vagabond Peak and Cloud Ripper. Potential secondary targets for today. The primary target, though, right over here. The one in the back, we think. Time for a little class 3. Hello, Big Pine Lakes. Not sure which numbers these are, but that's them. And the back side of the Palisades. And the Palisade Glacier. And Temple Crag. And Buck Mountain, or I guess that's Buck Mountain. Alright, here we go. Now we're talking. Might have been better to come up this way. That's getting a little spicy. Getting close. Spotted somebody over there. Might be Pat. Now heading to the second one. Kind of walking a fine line between them having fun and oh my gosh. But leaning more toward the fun side. Almost there. Rats, another false summit. A little bit farther. No sign of the other one yet. Got it. We're here. How do I know? Found this. There's the gang that put it here. Yeah. Okay, I've signed in. Waiting for Kevin and whoever else. All right. We made it. There's Agassiz, Winchell, Thunderbolt, North Palisade, and Mount Sill. In the front we have Temple Crag, Buck Mountain, and Mount Alice down there. Guessing Round Mountain somewhere over there. Looks like Mount Humphreys. See a little bit of Thunder and Lightning Lake. Clouds are starting to build now. I don't know if we're going to get to our other objectives. There's the big Pine Lakes. In the distance, first, second, third kind of goes around the corner. And then 4, 5, 6, and 7. Plus there were 2 others. No, one of them is Black Lake. I'm not sure about the other one. There's the Palisade Glacier over there. Take a look at that in a second. Quite a pretty set of mountains. Kind of see the Berggrund there. Yep, clouds are building. Time to go. Passing back over the second false summit. Sure would like to stay a little longer, but good sense is telling me to go. Don't see Pat yet, or whoever that was. Okay, I'm off the nasty stuff. But nasty stuff is building overhead. So, no bonus peaks for me today. I'm going to try to stay higher, kind of like Kevin did on the way out. Almost back to the trail now. Priority number 1 is getting back across that pass quickly. Is that you, Pat?
Who is that?
It's Matt.
Oh, did you see Kevin?
He was on the summit.
He was on a summit?
Yeah, so was I. Green Lake in sight. I think I just spotted Kevin. He's taking the shortcut down. I think it's starting to rain again, so I better get out of here. I was wrong. It's not raining, it's hailing. Very lightly though, and very small. Still kind of interesting. There's Brown Lake. Quite scenic around here. Pretty mountains. We're down to the pipeline part of the trail. It's going to be interesting because it's probably wet and slippery now. Sometimes it gets buried in the sand. Other times you gotta watch your balance. Made it back. Still trying to hail a little bit. Bob's not back yet, it doesn't look like. Another 14-mile day. And another little burst of speed at one point. Trying to get the heck off that plateau. Kevin said he thought his hair was standing up. That is not good. Looks like it's starting to come a little harder. Maybe I better go seek shelter in the driver's seat. It's coming down harder now. Kevin and I got back just in time. Oh, I pity the fool out in this. That is not a pretty sight. Can almost see Mount Humphreys. And to top it all off, it's pretty darn hot right here. Sure hope everybody's okay up there. Day 10 has started. Hiking up Shepherd Pass. He takes shortcuts. He reached Symes Pass. Now for the 500 feet of downhill. Running on down the trail. Making quick work of this descent. Looks like Pat's still out in front. Unless Bob and Sean are long gone. I'm guessing they are. And here I thought Sean was long gone with Bob.
It looked like it kind of kept sucking for a while.
Turns out he was just behind me still.
On your side. Yeah.
Cute little stream coming down over here. Pretty easy graded trail. Very much like Kearsarge. Only downside is that means it takes forever. James caught up to me. We had a little rest down there. Even now, these clouds coming in. Should be getting fairly close to the pass. Looks like we're coming to the final head wall. At least I hope it's the final one. Well, until we try to climb a peak, that is. It's looking like James and I are going to Tyndall, not Tyndall West. Here goes. This last bit is getting steep. And oh boy, another dark cloud to greet us. Woo! Looks cool, doesn't it?
Wow. Oh, well.
Yep. May get busted again. But wow, what a view. Hurting, not heroing. That makes a little more sense.
I'm a little hypoxic.
So that must be Tyndall West over there, I guess. And the big boy. Not him. Walk down the other side of the pass a little bit. Looks like the Kauaias. See what we think is Mount Williamson peeking over the hill just a little bit. Here come more clouds over Tyndall. Oh, he's going for it. Well, we're enjoying our view of Tyndall, but it doesn't look like we're going to climb it. Instead, we're going for something a little bit simpler. This is marked as Polychrome Peak. It's only about another 500-600 feet above us and a pretty easy walk up. If you can breathe in this altitude, that is.
Woo!
Guess he's on top.
Hey, check out the bear rock here. It looks just like a bear.
Cool. Be right up. A lot of big rocks around here. It's like a lot of fun. There's Tyndall West and Tyndall. And I believe this is the Williamson Bowl over here. And Mount Williamson himself. Still got clouds blowing through, but nothing looks super scary just yet. Well, I think we're going to be vacating the summit here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Having fun with your echo? Beginning our descent now. Really nice lake over there, right below the Diamond Mesa. Didn't see a name for it on my GPS data. Back there, that might be Forester Pass area. Going for an alternate descent route. Pray it works. There's a Shepherd Pass trail way down there. You can see it as it zigzags its way down the sand. And way down there. And then way down there. Long slog out of here. Examining our options.
Shoot here, shoot here.
That sounds like some good options.
Boom, boom. Oh, sorry.
Ugh.
I'm getting a little campy for the camera.
That's okay. We're shooting the chute.
This is almost a use trail.
Almost. Made it to the ridgeline here. Here's the two Tyndalls. James a little lower. I haven't seen anybody on their way back yet. Almost down to the lake now. Nice big snow patch over there.
It's actually a glacier.
Or glacier. I think just about anything that big at this time of year, this year, I think it's safe to call a glacier.
You see the blue water in it.
Yeah.
Blue water ice.
Trail should be just over there. Oh, I see somebody. And they're picking up the thing you left there.
Pack cover.
Looks like it. White shirt, white hat, I'm gonna guess Sean. Back on the trail now. Very nice looking mountain Tyndall is. Definitely have to make a return trip sometime. Although I don't know if I can take Shepherd Pass another time this year. Might have to wait till next year. Looking a little bit darker around here. We better get on down.
Does Bob come through here? I haven't seen him. We saw two guys come across.
There's Michael.
Little basin here.
Oh, okay. Maybe Bob is doing Polychrome.
Who was?
Maybe Bob is doing Polychrome.
It's a fun little pond.
Back onto the easier stuff now. That's a steep last stretch. Wow, clouds are dropping down. Luckily, so are we. Nice view down into Shepherd Creek's canyon from here. Look at all the pretty colors on the rock. Not very close to the creek very often. I wonder if this is why they call it Polychrome Peak. I think this is still part of it. Nice little waterfall coming down over there. A little bit of blue sky. Clouds are nice right now, they're keeping the sun shaded. Looks like we're about to hit the bottom and then go up. That's okay, we knew it was coming. Might as well get it over with. Okay, I was wrong. This is the low spot. Now we're gonna start climbing uphill. It's only 500 feet though. Nice little spot to camp here right by the low spot. Even better if there was some water over there in that stream, but I'm sure there is in wetter years. Okay. Here he comes.
The man himself.
He's gaining. We're steaming up. There's the top. Over here.
Yeah, baby.
We beat him.
He's gonna get us to the bottom. I'm gonna let him pass us because I don't want him to catch us on the downhill.
Oh yeah. That was the goal.
Nope. We had to have some self-induced motivation. You guys are moving.
Coming from you, that says something.
Yeah, that's good. I could tell you were getting pushed ahead.
Maybe this wasn't the top. Darn it.
Go for it.
We'll try. Okay, now we've hit the pass. It's all downhill from here. See if I can keep up. Boot camp, don't fail me now. Come on, James, you're falling behind.
Yeah, I gotta slow down for a minute because my foot's bugging me a little.
Okay. Still with him. Lost James though. He's way back there. And the rain's falling. We're back. Can't believe I survived that. Oh look, there's James's wife.
If you want a shower, no worries, okay? Raised den.
That was fun. Perfect way to end the challenge.
There aren't any others like raised in.
23.5 miles. No wonder my legs are so tired. All that running at the end didn't help either. There's Bob's ride to George Creek yesterday. And my ride home today. Great times.